Fun Reading Bee is an exciting storytelling program aimed at young children. The main purpose is to encourage young children to develop reading habits at an early stage. A 3-day workshop is held at Jaffna Sarvodaya. This is an ideal place to conduct workshops. It provides a clean and calm environment. The fun reading books are colorful and attractive. They relate to the immediate environment of the students. Some attractive posters are prepared, and these books will be given to the selected schools. The logo is a bee to indicate the enthusiasm and joy of our children. The first day begins with the registration of participants. 32 teachers from 16 selected schools of Climatic District take part in this workshop. Health measures are observed strictly. They are assembled in a large hall, maintaining the social distance. Here you can see Mr. P. N. Sudarshan, AD English Climatic District, welcomes the teachers. Mr. Dayaharan, one of the resource persons, is doing a presentation about the project. Here you can see some of the books that are handed over to the respective schools officially by the chief guest, Mr. Ayulankovan, Secretary Ministry of Education. Our special guest, Professor Thavam Thambi Pillai, IMHO Vice President, the Country Director, Mr. Krishna Kumar, and Mr. P. N. Sudarshan, AD English Climatic. The Secretary in his speech emphasizes the importance of reading skills in our schools. He appreciates the contribution of the IMHO to the education field. The Country Director informs the teachers the various aspects of this project. Professor emphasizes the importance of such projects and encourages the participants for their active role. 15 schools have been selected from the Clinical District with the consent of the zonal directors. All 16 schools are divided into 3 clusters. Hence, each cluster will represent 5 schools. Each school will get a box at the initial stage. The books will be given to schools through a swapping process. Since the project will last for 1.5 years, the boxes will be swapped each term within the clusters. Soon after tea, all the participants pose for a group photo with Professor Thavam Thambi Pillai. It is a great moment for the teachers to meet a great scholar who is also from Sri Lanka. He is having a talk to the teachers regarding their problems and the facilities that they need in their schools. Mrs. Benedict, one of the resource persons, begins the workshop with a warm-up. Teachers introduce themselves by giving their names, addresses, and the workplaces. After that, she introduces another activity. The seat on my left is free. I want someone to come and sit near me. They use the structure confidently and enjoy the activity.
Left is free. The seat on my left is free. I want their answer to come and sit next to me.
This is Swartia. Come and sit next to me as she is tolerant.
Did you say thank you?
Here you can see teachers get to know their books. The country director gives the necessary information regarding different types of books.
65.
I have 60%.
We are 66 in what cluster? A1 number is
That's the
A1. So they have the 60.
The next activity is about the beliefs about reading. Teachers work in pairs and familiarize the importance of reading. Mrs. Benedict leads the discussion.
They have a picture. Then they connect the story. We are going to do the reading activities. First, we start the reading activities for the students. Sentences like small sentences in the textbook. Teacher can.
This activity is introduced by Mr. Sri. In groups, teachers brainstorm their ideas on why use storybooks. They match some statements and get the correct ideas. This is an important session by Mrs. Benedict, a storytelling session. She tells a story with actions and the teachers listen and then participate. Following the storytelling, teachers get a chance to familiarize each storytelling technique so that they would use them in their classes. The second day starts with some instructions by the AD English, Mr. P. and Sudarshan. Here you can see this activity provides teachers ample chance to move around and read information that is displayed on the wall, and they collect necessary information. Each group is given a chance to present their findings. This will help the teachers to get a clear idea of how to handle books when they go back to their schools. This is a song introduced by Mrs. Benedict. The song is called Round and Round the Village. Teachers form a circle and move around and do a lot of actions and enjoy the song. This activity gives an idea about the stakeholders. They identify different stakeholders of Fun Reading Bee and learn different roles. The different roles are given to teachers, and they go to the poster and fix the role under each correct column. They understand how each stakeholder is expected to play a vital role in this project. Give a prize to poster, right? The same. We are going to do that attractive. Here the teachers are put into groups. They select different stories and plan for a micro session. They prepare materials, and here one group is doing a storytelling. Here you can see a demonstration by Mrs. Benedict. Teachers listen to a story. The trainer introduces different storytelling techniques and the stages such as pre, while, and post. All the teachers happily engage in storytelling. After the storytelling session, teachers analyze each take and finalize the storytelling techniques.
We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We have got to go through it. Switch it and go
This is a true or false activity about the beliefs of reading. Teachers work in groups and familiarize the importance of reading in schools, and they come with their conclusion how they can do reading in their schools. Now they understand how stories become motivating, challenging, and enjoyable. Also, through stories, how can they share social experience? Further, the stories develop children's imagination. Also, they learn about the intercultural understanding. Finally, the trainer emphasizes how children can develop rhythm, intonation, and pronunciation.
Before you start saying the story. And another thing is we always stress that you have to ask while reading stage, always you have to ask prediction questions.
Here Mr. Dayaharan, one of the resource persons, emphasizes how each warm-up helps to motivate weaker children. Also, they can activate the memory through frequent repetition. Mr. Dayaharan leads a discussion on the importance of using songs as warm-ups. He emphasizes that we can motivate children. Further, we can activate their memory through frequent repetition. The third day begins with a song by Mrs. Benedict. The teachers are in a circle and they sing with a lot of fun. They practice the structure who stole the cookies from the cookies jar. On the third day morning, the country director is having a small discussion about the request made by the teachers. Here he explains how far the IMHO can help the school according to their needs. This is a poster planning session. The two teachers of the respective schools get into pairs and work out their own plan to implement in their schools. Some of the objectives are looking after the books, recording, lending, and motivating students. Each school is given a chance to present their objective to the audience. Here you can see the teachers displaying their storybooks that they did as a homework previous day.
Book presentation under each topic. Right? Keep the books in good condition.
The teachers who won the first, second and third places are given attractive prizes. Mr. G. Krishna Kumar, coordinator IMHO, gives away the prizes for the teachers. Here you can see the teachers enjoying their lunch. This is a great moment in their life to relax and get to know each other. This is an awareness raising activity on how to write an action plan. The trainer explains that the objectives must be SMART, S-M-A-R-T. S for specific, M for measurable, A for achievement, R for realistic, and T for time-bound. The teachers are expected to write their objectives based on SMART formula.
At 23rd of December. We have chosen as reading for that. The objective that I have selected is learning books. So who do I need to work with and who do I...
Here a final awarding ceremony takes place. Mr. Stanislas, the AD English Primary of Northern Province, is giving away the certificates. In his speech, he expresses his willingness to extend the project to other zones as well. The teachers proudly pose for a group photo after successfully completing a 3-day workshop. Teachers are given chances to express their gratitude. They are happy and proud to become a part of the Fun Reading Bee project.
We have work to do, but after this 3-day workshop, we realized the value of this program and how our children can be benefited.
For them, Fun Reading Bee project is a novel experience.
எல்லா உங்களுக்கெல்லாம் போன சேர்ந்த வாரங்களில் அதிகாரிகளையும் பெற்று இதனுடைய ப்ரோக்ரஸ் மீட்டிங் ஒன்று நான் வைக்கிறேன் நான் உங்களை விட முடியாது.